to act as an initiator, who is very
remaining.
hard to kill, which is strong. But I still think that Flame Guard has its merits.
5
It does.
seconds
It certainly
remaining.
does. I personally feel that by going Flame Guard, it really delays your Sleight of Fist. And it
Yeah, it
really
does.
inhibits your mid-game fighting, which I think that's where the strength of the hero lies, the mid-game fighting. So either you have to burn a lot of your high remnants to actually initiate, and then just not have a way to actually do that burst
Virtus.pro's
damage,
turn
the
to
3 Fire Spirit damage. Well, we'll see. I think G is one of the few players that still do that build consistently, but I don't think he's actually playing today. It's going to be a stand-in named Steep.
One thing about Ember Spirit, he's one of the top 3 best heroes to silence in the game, I'd say. Like him and Storm Spirit.
Yeah, like silencing an Ember is killing an Ember, more
Yeah,
or
he
less.
does nothing without spells. And Doom pretty much
10
silences it
seconds
pretty well, I think.
remaining.
Well, he doesn't just silence it, he makes it so you can't use items either.
Yeah.
5
I mean, that's, like,
seconds
rough.
remaining.
That's when you just take your hands off your keyboard and you're like,
Silence,
silence,
silence, silence,
this
silence.
is silence, 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 silence. By the way, can they please fix that?
Well,
I think
Like,
it's
you know
hilarious.
how annoying that is?
well,
When you
No,
get like
it's nice.
silence or something and you're just hitting an ability, waiting for like your silence to wear off, you have
Yeah.
like 2 seconds, or just silence, 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 silence.
it's a good
silence.
taunt.
It's like no,
I
you're
wanna,
not
like,
supposed to do it.
rip my headphones
Like,
off.
haven't
and
you
then-
ever,
Dire
like-
team pick.
It doesn't happen to you that you're like 1 second away from refreshing a
Virtus.pro's
cooldown and you
turn
just
to
start
pick.
casting so that you can cast it like it's not time yet. It's
Yeah.
not time. It's the same thing.
My
Yeah, but
favorite
the
one.
audio loop doesn't go like after 0.2 seconds. It actually says the whole thing
Yeah.
before it's like starting a new one.
I don't know.
not-
I
that's not-
kind
that's-
of
that's
like
not
that.
ready yet,
This is
ready-
a silence.
ready yet.
Actually, when I get Doom, I start beatboxing.
Okay.
I'm like, that's the silence. That's the silence.
Bruno must get doomed a lot because he's getting pretty good at this.
What happens when you
10
get chickened? I should
seconds
say like
remaining.
bark, 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 bark when you get chickened instead of like silence.
Didn't it do that in Warcraft 3?
5 seconds
Yeah.
remaining.
Like you would just make chicken noises.
Is it?
Yeah,
think
but it's
so.
only the Rasta
No.
chicken.
In Warcraft 3, it
Reserve
just makes that.
time.
You know how?
Meh.
Remember the how?
That was a sheep.
No, that's
No,
that's
not the
shit.
sheep. I'm trying to emulate the silence sound from Warcraft 3.
Oh
It was, ooh.
Yeah, it's like high
Ah,
pitch. Yeah.
that's right.
Yeah.
God, none of these are even close.
no, my one was.
I don't remember what it sounds like.
I do remember the global silence. That was a ooh. It was like,
Okay. Okay. We're gonna.
what was the Mask of Madness one?
Ooh.
That was the
That
bloodlust.
was
That's
the-
how,
that was the-
that's how.
ow.
That's not
For
even.
Cosmodan. No?
Oh, that's
Yeah,
right.
that's
It
the-
wasn't
that
the
was the
bloodlust noise because that was the.
The bloodless note was like more like
Was that it? Yeah.
pretty much.
I can't deal with this.
You guys have the worst like. You said for Cosmodon like you're reading the morning
Thank-
10
paper.
seconds
Yeah, thank
remaining.
God none of
Madonna.
us are actually voice actors because we would all be instantly fired.
5
Hey, you said my
seconds
dream is
remaining.
ruined.
Maybe.
Mm.
You might not have found your calling yet, shit.
Damn it.
That's all I'm gonna say.
Dire team pick.
But we are quite a bit into the draft here. Empire, they've gotten an Invoker,
eRRR.
they've got a Doom, they've got a Bane and a Mirana, so they
Virtus.pro's
definitely have some
turn
fight
to
potential on their
ban.
hands. And VP, we were talking a little bit earlier about the Searing Chains versus the Flame Guard build, although I guess technically you still get them both. I think actually delaying Sleight of Fist for this type of a team might be okay, just because of the fact that they have a Centaur for initiation,
Dire team
and you can always
ban.
use your spirits to run away.
Yep.
Right, so, I mean, the method of initiation is always there, plus they have Disruptor Kinetic Field, and they have Earthshaker, so there's actually 2
Virtus.pro's turn to
heroes
pick.
or 3 who can keep people in range of the Flame Guard for a pretty long period of time, I would say.
Now the question is, if the laning does become Ember versus Invoker mid, do you say forget about the laning, we're gonna just look towards what the build could do in the mid game, and then go with the Flame Guard like you suggest, or do you say, hey, Kanan Sleight of Fist gives me the best chance against Invoker?
I think that in a specific 1 versus 1,
10
the Chain
seconds
Sleight of Fist build
remaining.
is better for just being able to harass in lane and being able to
5
freely
seconds
CS.
remaining.
But I also think that any Quaswex Invoker or any X
Dire
Invoker will
team
still
pick.
eventually beat an Ember, like no matter what.
Yep.
Like I think you just lose that lane, but I think the 3-4-0 build loses it less.
Okay.
What's with the PL pick? Like, what did I see with Team Empire's team that they say, okay, PL's a good hero?
Well, they have a Doom, right? And they don't necessarily have a ton of lockdown. Bane is a grip. They're going to have Cold Snap, a Doom, and an Arrow, essentially. So outside of Nightmare, which
10
I don't really
seconds
consider
remaining.
things that don't actually straight up kill you, like by being disabled, a disable. Because if you're just
seconds
Nightmare, just
remaining.
sitting there, you're not really taking any damage. Right?
You are taking damage.
Well, okay, it's HP removal. It's 20 a second,
Reserve
right?
time.
Hey, it's like 80 damage at level 1.
Okay, so it does a little bit of damage. But my point is, you
Hey,
want to
it's
give
better than
multiple
lightning bolt.
targets for the Doom to think about actually dooming in this case. And I think picking a hero like PL against a team who has essentially no counter push whatsoever, like Starstorm, Scorched Earth, and maybe a Meatball if the Invoker goes XOR even. We don't even know if that's going to be the case yet. I think it's quite strong since they've already picked Earthshaker, which is a hero that viably could have been picked by Empire after they've seen a PL, but they picked it last. So not only did they counter pick the Earthshaker for themselves, but they also took the PL just as a say, okay, if it goes past like 35, 40 minutes, then we're going to have a decent chance at winning because your team is just not good at dealing with my hero.
Do you think the Earthshaker, given the fact that Ember Spirit kind of loses very bad against
5
Invoker,
seconds remaining.
Yeah,
Virtus.pro's turn to pick.
I think it's actually obvious to the point where Empire, I would actually be surprised if they didn't.
Then you can just pull to the big camp. I don't think it's even that big a deal.
Well, the thing is, you actually are more there for denying the creeps than you are getting experience yourself.
Prepare for
Because if you're
battle.
playing against an Invoker, you want to, at all costs, deny experience. Like, sure, stopping him from farming a little bit is nice, but really the levels, I think, are what make the Invoker the biggest threat, because you need levels to make sure you have the strongest ranks of your spells. So, with that being said, if you can pull to the Ancients, you kill 3 creep waves before the Ancients die.
You can pull to the big camp and then pull the medium camp into it. I know you can kill the whole creep wave as well.
Yeah, but you can't do it, like, every single wave.
True.
Is the point, because you have to spend more time in the woods. But I think both are honestly still fine. I just think being able to do it to the Ancients is a bit better in terms of denying experience.
I think we're going to see offensive trialing coming out. I know you were talking about the draft and what the PL could do, but I just want to remind, when Bruno asked us, you know, how do you think VP could win this game? I think both Andy and I said they need to be aggressive in either killing them or defending the tier 1 tower. I really don't think this lineup has much for aggression, aside from, you know, Centaur getting level 6. So, personally, I don't think this is the draft that will beat VP. Or sorry, that would be Empire.
Vanscore's hiding in the bushes. I think
Fraser
might be in trouble.
Like, Fraser's one of the best. Okay, now when he gets stunned, he's... Oh, yeah, 2 people stunned. Splitter is going to be on top. Yeah, that's first blood.
They might even go for 2. NS, he's taking quite a bit of damage as well. That's only 1 base armor, guys. That might be 2 for no special. It's a double kill for Always Wanna Fly. He just starts the game with a casual 650 gold, no big deal. Okay, so NS tried to remove the Nightmare there, but he was a little bit too slow.
Yep.
And the Earthshaker still got arrowed. So what I was going to say, actually, before that level 1 fight...
And a regen rune.
Yeah, that, I mean, that's just insult to injury,
You know
honestly.
what the most embarrassing thing is? They saw that coming.
Vanscore hidden in the bushes, man. He's a stealthy ninja.
Yeah, they didn't actually see Vanscore.
I mean, no. They saw the trialing coming in. So what's your reaction? Your reaction is either, hey, they're in a jungle, let's get back. And if you want to charge in and fight, you don't lead with the Earthshaker. Your Earthshaker is your best defensive hero. I don't know.
Maybe he's the tankiest, so maybe it was...
He definitely also died first.
Well, I think because of the fact that they've already given away 2 kills means already this lane for VP I think was going to be kind of tough. Now I think it's going to be try to minimize our losses.
Yep. To be fair, I think once they get level 2 with Glimpse online, they definitely can get a kill. With Lance as well as Lightning Strike and a Fissure. They got the arrow. Do they want to take the sleep? They do. But that's fine. I mean, they're going to just now go on Illidan instead. Illidan's just down to about half HP at a couple arrows. Here comes a Fissure. The Lance is going to go on Vanscore as well, just trading a couple of nukes. But I think with Empire being a level higher, that they got so much more experience, yeah, they're fine. They're fine trading.
Bruno was talking about Mag being the best Doom in the world.
He got his Doom. And he's got 3 creep kills right now.
Yeah.
Compared to Arsart, who's 8-1.
Look, man, he's lasting on a tower.
I think it's actually kind of hard to lane Doom against Centaur, because Centaur's animation is actually extremely fast.
Yeah.
And his base damage is quite high as well.
And you can actually control Lasted very well by getting a point into return.
Yeah.
Like, you creep aggro, you get them to hit you, and then you just time it properly.
Yeah.
I'm also surprised that Mag hasn't made a journey south to, or at least into a jungle to get that 1 creep.
Yeah,
Just get him to quick level 2.
The HP buff creep.
It looks like it's been warded off, so we're not going to see that.
I was going to block your screen share, and then I realized that the camera was no longer on us.
It's fine. People love high-tech gizmos like that thing.
Yeah, this is like my godsend, really. I've been so spoiled by having an observer that, like, when I had to observe my own games, I was, like, sad. I just want to watch somebody else observe so I can talk about what's happening. But still, pretty fantastic start for Empire, I gotta say.
Oh, Arrow
Yep, that's gonna hit an Illidan. The Splurf's gonna hit a Swab Fissure though. That's gonna like at least trap one of them out. They have a Sentry on the ground. They're not gonna focusing. They're gonna focus on Jodam instead. No, that's actually a Radiant Sentry. They're done the Shrike and a couple more right clicks. Jodam low enough. They're gonna destroy that Sentry. I think Sentry's in the tower range, so yeah, the Sentry just trades.
Oh, he got it.
Yeah, I think it's still okay though because the other sentry got the D ward as well.
Yeah.
Which means that now VP basically have no vision on this side of the map, which is pretty terrifying if you think about it.
Yep. Also, VP is complete out of regen on basically all of their heroes. They have like 2 clarities left on the Earthshaker. But that's pretty much it.
When you look at VP's tri-lane, they have 2 melee heroes and 1 ranged hero. And Empire have 3 ranged heroes. I think that actually affects tri-lanes, like... Always right-clicking.
Well, this tri-lane, not that much, because Silence really the only range hero in the sense, because both of the other range heroes just like in the jungle, hiding, waiting for their initiation. But
if you go on someone, you can get way more right clicks.
That's definitely true. And also, you can see that the melee carry is not getting much CS. And every time he tries to do so, Silent is going to harass.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Yeah, I think the biggest issue right now for VP is that the only relief they have for their lanes is going to be either the Centaur or the Ember Spirit roaming. Arrow's going to land on Jodam underneath the tower, but unfortunately no follow-up. If he's just going to land, he does have leap if he wants to use it. And us trying to get close enough to glimpse, but I think it's only level 1, so I'm not even sure if he'd be able to get him after the leap. Yeah, it is. So, Illidan is, he's got 3 creep kills, man. It's not looking great.
Is he getting correct skill build though?
Well, yeah, in this case. It's the only skill build, really. I don't think you really can have anything else at level 3, can you?
Max Juxta plus.
Yeah, but, I mean, you're going to get 1 rank of Doppelwalk if you're in a tri-lane versus tri-lane. Like, that's just...
Start getting them stats,
like, that's going to happen. If you get something other than Lance, I would be really
Dire's middle
surprised.
tower is under attack.
I just...
One point for the Lance is just slow. You know, and just call it a day. No, you always want to rank up Lance.
Yeah, but getting stats after this isn't so bad, I don't think.
Right, I mean, the other thing I want to talk about is that Silence got that Ring of Basilius since, minute 1. So they're getting the passive mono regen. Meanwhile, everybody else on the Radiant side is not. Here comes the gank on the mid lane. Cold Snap is at the ready. They have the Force Spirit. Oh, Steep. Not sure, man. You got the Flame Shield, but this is all pure damage coming your way. Yeah, I don't know. But doing a lot.
okay still.
Okay.
Oh, no, he ran actually in front of the trees instead of behind. Vanscore going to walk into tower range.
Might die.
No second sleight of fist. Going to be a-okay. Man, that Flame Guard saved him. Cold Snap damage.
Yeah.
Okay.
It would have killed him.
That's true. Also, if he had a sleight of fist, he might have killed the Bane. You could look at it one way or another.
Yeah, but he only would have had, what, 2, maybe 3 points in a sleight of
Yeah,
fist?
3 sleight of fist and chain. He didn't even use that chain.
He wouldn't have the tool.
No, he did use chain. Oh, Mag. Gonna get ganked top. Here comes the Centaur ult. Nice Fissure blocks him decently, but they just don't really have a whole lot of damage to score. Dealing at the glimpse back. There we go.
He's doomed out. Best team in the world, boys.
He's gonna get denied. Oh, Sunstreak.
Okay.
Close. He did.
The Stout Shield proc.
Someone healed me.
He's trying to stay alive so hard right now.
And this got a kill, boys.
What a guy. He even bought a Ring of Regen at the side shop. He's
I
like,
saw that,
please, I don't want to die. But, I mean, he didn't give any experience away, so
We're gold.
it's fine. The biggest concern that I have is Illidan has been left to his own devices bottom. I think VP kind of just said, okay, there's no way we're going to win this lane even if all 3 people are here.
Yep.
So we might as well try to make something happen elsewhere, let those heroes snowball, come back for Illidan later when we know that we can actually afford to move our other solo laners.
Yeah.
Because right now it's kind of all on them, right? Like it's all on the Ember and it's all on the Centaur making sure that they can actually make stuff happen to try to buy him room.
There, Always One Fly's going to come in, drops a Sentry. I think Earthshaker saw that. But there's always argument that they could have made a Gone with that Centaur ultimate at the bottom lane, but no, they didn't. So looks like the Lancer is actually going to be doing fine back in the mid lane though. Taking out Resolution, they want to go on the Fissure's going to hit, and they do have the chain. They do have, of course, that Flame Shield. Resolution might go down, but look at the damage coming out here from Always Want to Fly. Tower now going on NS. Oh, one more hit. The range creep's going to get the kill. Always Want to Fly still going to chase. The lightning low cooldown's got the range. Oh, and ladies and gentlemen, this is why you put the ward over here. I'm trying to ping. Holy shit.
We may actually just tabbed out of Dota, stun.
All
Gonna
right.
eat some of the trees. Vanscore comes in, gets stunned in tower range. Auto from Always Want to Fly. I think he's actually, how many kills is he right now? 5?
Five in
Centaur
all.
ult. They're gonna be able to glimpse Always Want to Fly
Big
back.
streak though.
This is gonna be money. This is gonna be big. Wait, where's that spirit going? Okay.
It's just
Oh.
the prevention.
Oh, the next
Give it
level
to him.
spirit.
No, NS!
What a greedy guy.
All right, I'm gonna start drawing something on the map, okay? So you see this observer ward over here? You want to always place it over here because that sees into the vision of these trees. And if you had it, lightning would have got the kill. Just saying.
Just saying. I mean, they killed him anyway.
They did.
Always want to fly.
But they lost on the Shrek as a result.
Next level warding from
A 5-0 Shrek at 7 minutes into the game. It's not often. I mean, let me put it to you this way. He has as many kills almost as Illidan has CS.
It's pretty harsh.
That is.
Illidan's at 16. All right, don't pick on him.
Well, I mean, before it was. I mean, he's starting to get some creeps now, but still, maybe not the greatest time he's ever had.
Midas up on Volker, and he ate that big bird.
It's Sesame Street.
Yeah,
man.
I hate it too.
Just like,
Dude, haste Centaur.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
I don't think he can go here though. Too scary.
Getting some space.
This is the start you want from Invoker. Just getting assist gold, never dying, and getting a nice early start with a hand of Midas. Like,
No, I got it, man.
put it on
Yeah,
the
I just
screen,
had
Andy.
to-
Go on,
I had to two-hand it, you know? This is a two-hand monitor.
Andy. Lash it there. It's fine.
Oh, I'm good. I specifically moved over just to make sure that you could actually see the screen.
Oh no.
Don't want you under duress though.
Oh, I'm not under duress, I'm just sleeping. I made the mistake of waking up crazy early, and then I couldn't go back to sleep. My body was just like, nope, you're up. Boom. And now I'm like trying hard to focus, man.
I actually woke up so late today, like 3:30.
Yeah, I know.
I wore a towel around for an hour.
Yeah, I noticed that. Oh, glimpse. Fan score. Gonna get pulled back here. NS, he's on retreat, man. He does not want to be here. Just goes with a casual auto attack. The Sunstrike comes through after the split earth.
Sagan
Very,
has
very
been
dead.
eyeing your
Iron's
knight
up,
all
dude.
day.
Can he get a range for a nightmare?
Yeah, he's
John
getting
has no mana. The jukes.
the leap gave him a little bit of boost of MS. Didn't matter though.
And attack speed. Very important attack speed.
Let's not forget about attack.
Hey man, max sleep gives you 32 attack speed.
Yeah,
when you
it's
leap.
legit. Like,
Pretty good.
Pretty slow game. I think a slow game does favor Virtus.pro, right? Like they're the
It's
one
not
with the
that
master.
slow. It's like a kill a minute.
Yeah.
Let's compare it
Oh.
to last game, right? Oh,
Illidan. Oh, that was sick.
what a player. Oh, and then he just runs
walk
up.
back in.
Gets hit by the stun anyway. Sunstrike. He can't run from heaven, boys. Resolution.
And Resolution got the experience for that one. Yeah. Good stuff for him.
Level 9 at 10 minutes. Legit.
If you're VP right now, I think you need to coordinate. Like, your Centaur has to be there. Your Ember pretty much has to be there. Maybe try to get NS level 6 before the next engagement to make sure that you can have something to say, okay, we're going to take a fight and we actually have ults now. I'm pretty
Radiant's middle
surprised
tower is
that
under
NS
attack.
has managed to kind of keep up in levels with Vanscore, because Vanscore was part of the tri-lane that was pretty successful, and he's not even 6 yet on Bane.
It was because of the kill on Always Wanna Fly in mid. He got
Yeah.
experience.
Yeah, also I think the important thing about Virtus.pro is that A just picked up his Blink Dagger. So it's time to roll, boys. Get some kills.
Orb of Venom. I love it.
Yeah, man. You always go Orb of Venom in melee versus melee.
Silence setting up a trap for Mag. They got a chains on him pretty well, prevent that Scourger. There we go. Ultimate, Blink, Centaur, Stomp, the Lightning Strike, the Fissure, everything on top, but there's no ensuing damage. And here comes the Doom on Arzar. Arzar's gonna go down, and Mag, he wants to turn things around. Here comes the Ember Spirit. He does not out there. Sentry, there's the dust, and the
Roshan
chain
has
should do
fallen
it. They
to
have
the
a sleight of
dust.
fist in 24 seconds. No, the chain. There you go. Great kill. Pretty good trade for them.
But the arrow went through him.
But NS actually died in the process as well. And Roshan was
Dire's
killed by
bottom
Empire while
tower
this
is
fight
under
happened, so
attack.
maybe not.
Okay, never
maybe not
mind.
the best trade in the
Never
world.
mind. I was like, they got the safe lane Mag. They lost everything else.
Like, yeah, they got a kill,
Dire's
almost
bottom
lost 3
tower is
heroes
under
and
attack.
Roshan. But I think that's one of the strengths of just having an extra invoker when you're
Radiant's
dire.
middle tower
Is that if
under
you summon
attack.
your forward spirits at the right time, you can actually just make 2 sets of them.
Yeah.
And it's pretty darn easy to take Roshan with that kind of a team.
Especially with Diabolic E. You don't even have Diabolic E.
He's a lightning lord, man. He's doing his best Zeus impression right now. Actually, so is Resolution.
Oh, there.
Sunstrike isn't really lightning, but it's still a global ability that you can just feel like you
Radiant's
can't run
top
from
tower
heaven.
is under attack.
Because I mean, it comes from
Well,
the sky.
it literally comes from heaven. Yeah, you can't call them.
Oh, always want to fly. Getting dove onto the tower. The Fiend's grip. Arsart, all of a sudden, the saddest centaur in the entire planet.
Fun squad.
That Doom just shows up with the mech. And with this mech, I think they could just roll down. They got this 1 point in the Diabolic Edict. They're gonna take down some towers. And really, 1 point is like the same as 4 point when you're taking towers.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
It's not really the
That
same.
doesn't make
It's
any
not even
sense.
close to the
No,
same.
no. The thing is, you have the same animation, right? Like,
Every point is
Radiant
just as good as the
structures are
last.
fortified.
yeah, I
That's the
know.
thing.
My point is, they're not gonna run into you when you have Edict on.
Oh, and that's the Sunstrike.
Oh,
He's
the
gonna use
place.
Illusion to cancel the Nightmare.
Oh, arrow.
Again.
Bag seemingly does not care, and that's super dead because he ate an arrow.
Oh, Stampede. Nope.
My
Alrighty then.
pet thanks you.
Okay, so I think it's fair to say that this game is getting a little bit out of hand.
Yes.
Radiant's
Empire
bottom
pretty
tower
much,
is
I would
under
say,
attack.
won all 3 lanes.
Yes.
Top went kind of incentive there, right? Mike didn't.
Yeah,
Radiant's
slightly.
bottom
But
tower has
when you're
fallen.
having 2 lanes lose as hard as VPs were losing,
Dire's
I think you
middle
need more
tower
than
is
just like
under
a I'm
attack.
doing okay. You need to, oh
Radiant's
yeah,
top
this guy's like
tower is
level
under
1
attack.
and like 9 minutes in. Like that's how you make the comeback, right? Like you win a lane so hard that that hero can make a transition to mid game and just help you win the fights.
Yeah.
And even though there's a blink on him, I just don't really think it matters.
It might matter for this kill. Resolution is going to get bursted down. Here comes the Emperor Spirit as well. He wants to join in and get these experience. That's 1 kill. They just know. All right, here comes Silent. He's going to be chasing the Centaur around on the backline. Static Storm being used. They want the Invoker dead. TP out. Do they have any stun? Yes, they do. They do get 1 kill. Blink forward for Silent. Do they have any more chainsaw? Here comes the Silent. They want to join in for the fray. Oh, here comes Zoom. Do they have the mech use it? No, mech has
has
not
mech.
been used yet. Big mech coming out. The arrow's gonna
No,
miss.
son.
Here comes Emperor Spirit. He wants more, but Emperor Spirit in the wrong neighborhood, and he's gonna get bursted down from all of these spells. Empire mech gets mech. Don't even need mech. All right, celebratory one.
That's both the creeps mech. That's what it's for. It's for pushing.
Mag didn't really take any damage there.
No.
Like he was just walking around with Scorched Earth the whole time, just
Radiant's
being like,
top
yep,
tower
you
is
guys
under
can't hit me
attack.
because I have 1500 health. And I think that's actually one of the glaring issues that VP have right now, is that their
Radiant's top
lanes are
tower
very
has
susceptible to
fallen.
just being pressured because they have so many melee heroes.
Yeah.
Like they have 4 melee and 1 ranged. Sure, like Earthshaker and Disruptor are pretty good
Radiant's
defensive
top
heroes, but I
tower
think
is under
they kind of
attack.
needed a ranged kind of farmer to be able to sit in the lane against Bane, Mirana, Leshrac. And certainly dying in the jungle at level 1 before the creep wave spawn didn't help either. But I think even in the circumstances that Empire didn't get those 2 kills, they still would have pretty handedly won bottom lane.
Radiant's
And they're even
top
going to get the
tower
top
has fallen.
off-lane tier 2 in the
Radiant's
meantime.
bottom tower
So they have
is
an
under
11 kill
attack.
lead. They've got a tower lead.
They
And
get
it's
the
only
Roche
14
lead.
minutes in.
Jodham is half the level of everyone on Empire as well. He's level
Yeah.
4 at 15 minutes into the game. The poor lad, like.
I mean, Earthshaker
That's-
is really just a fissure, so it's all good.
Yeah, like Earthshaker needs a team who actually does damage, because he is only really there for
Radiant's
defensive
middle tower is
purposes
under
unless you
attack.
get like a really good block.
Yeah.
And I think that's one of the situations where you could say
Radiant's
maybe
middle tower
like
has
having
fallen.
a PL and a disruptor isn't so bad if you get the block. But
Blink deadly.
they weren't even able to play aggressive. Like they couldn't ever get in a position where Jodham is like, okay, I can block. It was just nope. Our bottom lane is going very poorly. Our PL had like 1 CS at 9 minutes in, and then things kind of just steamrolled from
Radiant's
there.
middle tower is under
Empire's
attack.
not letting up. They're gonna get this tier 2. Honestly, I think they can
Radiant's
siege high
middle
ground if they
tower
really
has
want to.
fallen.
I mean, there is Static Storm. That is a fairly dangerous ultimate. But aside from that,
Well, Ember Spirit's pretty good at defending high ground, to be honest.
is he?
Yeah, I think so.
He doesn't have max
Yeah,
life
you
though.
need a max life. Here comes the wings. They're gonna go resolution. The Static Storm hits on 3 people. That's a pretty big deal. The Meg's gonna come in. They're gonna try to burst everybody down. Mag strong enough. He gets Nightmare. Can he pop his heal? BKB gets activated. And look at the fight. It's going the other way. The level and item advantage all on Team Empire's side. Not going great, lads.
Share the bottle, Silent. Come on. Be a
That
bro.
was just a sheer farm difference right there.
Yep.
Why Empire won that fight. Like VP having that kind of
Radiant's
initiation
middle
of full
tower
duration
is under
static
attack.
storm and a kinetic field on 2 heroes, that should have been like a one fight.
Yeah, Ember
Right.
Spirit doing his remnants on top of all of them as well.
Radiant's middle
Yeah,
tower
it's
has
just
fallen.
sheer farm discrepancy right now that's allowing
Radiant's
Empire to just go
middle
high ground at
barracks
such
are
an
under
early
attack.
stage in the game. And because of the fact that VP have a PL who kind of needs at least 1 item, I would say, maybe even 2, if you're going to be going for Radiance to be able to try to
Radiant's
fight.
middle barracks has
It
fallen.
just looks like Empire is able to go high ground, and they're going to be able to get 2 racks. Well, 1 lane of racks, but 2 racks.
And they have a mech cooldown again as well, so if they want to stay,
Radiant's middle barracks
they definitely
has
can.
fallen.
I would just rotate top and just say, hey, let's go, guys.
Perfect.
Oh. NS takes an action.
Ooh, but it's gonna be a triple stun coming in here from our Centaur.
The mech is too strong.
Mech OP, guys.
At this stage of the game, it's amazing how much health it actually, like percentage-wise.
Yeah, 250 health at 17 minutes in is actually quite a bit for
Yeah.
most heroes.
Yeah, I mean, the armor is pretty ridiculous at this stage as well.
I think Doom in general is one of those heroes that is so unbelievably versatile that in a lot of lineups where you couldn't really fit
Radiant's
a hero
top tower is under
that greedy,
attack.
Doom can still work.
Yeah.
Because you can get things like the Wolf Aura that he currently has that gives your team just a flat 30% damage, which allows you to push. I mean, there's not a lot of heroes in the game where you can say, yeah, he farms fast and he can push. Here comes the initiation. No, BKB's gonna be popped by Mag. He just wants to go in. Silent Bell stuck inside of the kinetic field and Static Storm gonna be going down. Jotun gets a kill with the Fissure. Mag still just going completely ham. Takes out NS. Resolution actually secures that.
That stream player didn't use Magma Marana was dying. That's
It
cool.
was on cooldown.
Oh,
Louis.
okay.
Yeah, it was down.
Look, man.
Don't be throwing out insults without any basis.
Toad, I have nothing to say. Sorry. Sorry, Mag.
You're
I'll
doing
never
great.
doubt you again.
You're doing great, Mag. Keep it up.
Relax, you're doing fine.
That thing infuriates me.
Why?
Whenever people would say that bind in game, now that I'm muted, like permanently now apparently,
It's nothing but well played.
Shane,
and
because you're a
relax, you're doing
toxic
fine.
player.
I am the least toxic player.
You're a toxic member of the community. You know what's actually almost more irritating for you to say thanks for the game than it is for you to just be mad?
Yeah, but
Like, I know it's just how you are. I'm just like,
Well, is that because he's the only person that says it? Let's say like we're in an alternate universe and once the game ends, instead of GG or maybe in addition to the GG, everybody says thanks for the game.
I don't know. I even
nah,
say,
I'd still be mad.
I say have a nice day as well.
Yeah.
I know, maybe it's more that.
Yeah, you can't. You see, the thing is, you can't pick Ember and win the game and just like have a nice day, guys. It's like easily you can be misconstrued.
I don't know. If you can't be nice to people, what can you be?
Mean?
No, I can't be mean.
I know you can't. It's like not in you.
It doesn't work.
You just don't have the genetics for it, man.
All right,
Teach you.
I tried once.
we gotta.
I cried for weeks.
I'm sorry. Oh, we got a 19-minute drums on PL.
Radiant's bottom tower
That's a
is
team
under
fight.
attack.
So, I mean, he's got less net worth than the Bane on Empire. It ain't great.
Air Chicker Nigga's Big
Radiant's
Dagger.
bottom tower
This is it,
has
lads.
fallen.
Yo, Cell Boots get
Yeah,
played,
he's
man.
40 gold away.
Yo, he should just figure one of these.
I love how he's just like plastered in the base. He's like, my feet are not leaving this well. Oh, he can get that creepy vision.
Yes. All right,
Get
all
back,
right.
get back.
Got it.
Come on, Jotun. This is your time.
No, the thing is, remember that 3-man Static Storm
Oh.
and didn't do nothing?
Yeah, this is it, man.
Nah, man, he's gonna get himself killed by the Necro 3. He's gonna and he's gonna eat 600 prepare damage and like some random lightning
Oh
strike.
my god, this is it, man.
All right, here we go.
Jotun.
Waiting for
Jotun.
here goes Echo. Centaur's in position. They're gonna go in. Ah, BKB though. The grip comes on Centaur. Huge 3-man Echo. The deeps are here, but nobody's dying just yet because Mag, the OP player, pops the OP Mag. They're gonna go on Illidan. Illidan's dead, and Empire is just running the like sheeps, getting slaughtered.
You know, if there wasn't like a 20,000 gold deficit for VP,
Radiant's
I think that
bottom
3-man
tower.
Echo from Jotun might have been enough
Victory.
to at least turn a fight. But because they had mech and Mag had like BKB, mech, almost AC, every item in the game, and it was only 20 minutes in, I think it becomes relatively difficult to just say, oh yeah, this Echo is totally going to be able to bring us back in. And not only that, but since it was a naked blink, he didn't even have enough mana for Enchant Totem.